you gonna speak?
Keep it on camera.
Back it up.
Is this fair, police department? Okay. Now,
Wow.
I have people trying to put a boat in the water that is illegal. I have a boat down here. I have legal right to put my boat in the water. They do not.
We sent a letter out from my office demanding that these gentlemen be arrested.
What's your name, sir? We weren't going to put the boat in the water. You don't know that. You have no evidence of that. We're hanging out. How do you know that?
Excuse me? Well, they came down here to sit on a boat in the parking lot, apparently.
Yeah, but how do you know we're putting in the water? How do you know that?
You own the park?
Who said we're putting the boat in the water? No one said that. We're hanging out.
Fucking loser.
This was supposed to be an on-site arrest. This guy was clearly out of control. There was enough evidence from the independent witnesses there. There was a lawyer who was white who said that he saw this guy provoke these guys.
What's your name, sir? What's your name? What's your name?
My name is God.
God, okay.
God.
What's your last name?
All right, Shalom. This is Hara 1 by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim. And I go out there with children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Yeah, man, you see Esau making a damn fool of himself. And that's all you've been really seeing these past, well, actually ever since we've been here in America, but this past week, these past months, you've been seeing Esau show their horns, all right? And that goes along with the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 11, I think it is, all right? If I'm not mistaken. But you have, they're showing their wickedness, their evil. And it's really the Most High revealing them through what? Through the prophet speaking, through us teaching, through his word first, and through us teaching. And now the Lord is manifesting Esau's wickedness. All right? Turning them back into that old satanic mindset to where they just show their hatred, show their deception. Everything is being shown. They're not hiding no more. All right? They try to hide it. And they try to have their children please the poor. But now they're creating a target out of this Black Lives Matter movement. And they tearing down Esau's monuments. They're changing policies and legislations on Esau. Everything in Esau's face. Every morning they wake up and every night, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives. And they looking at it like, nah, they get mad. All right. So we're starting to see their true hatred. And that's all it's going to boil down to. Wickedness and hatred. What they were naturally created to be. And everybody want them to change. They're not going to change. And it's going to continue to be conjured up in them, that demon, that hatred that they have towards Jacob. All right. And they don't even know why they're doing it. That's why he was like, yeah, man, they're trying to put the boat in the water and they don't have legal right. Meaning they don't have money to be out here. See that? And that dirty ass Edomite, he probably went to the war, military, you know, and that's it. But it's that pride in them. You see that? It's that pride in them, man. That's why they walk up with their chest poked out. They put the flag up on the back of their truck. You can't be out here. I paid for this. You didn't. You see that? That's called Edomite privilege. And he wanted his privileges right there. But he couldn't get them, all right, because he wasn't in the right. Now, this is Obadiah 1 and 1, and Esau is losing power, man. They've been being put under the curses. They're making fools of themselves, calling the police on everybody. Then now they have a chance of getting locked up, all right. So it says the vision of Obadiah. This is Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. All right. All right. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh. And an ambassador is sent among the heathen. All right. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. So Esau is the minority. All right. but they want to be they think they're the majority. That's why they push white supremacy. All right, and they be inbreeding and doing incest. But they're really the minority. Right? The 12 tribes of Israel, the Israelites, Israel's 12 tribes, man. All right, 12 nations of people. Now, so they're the minority. And it says this, and they're heathens, all right? Heathen means what? Foreigners. They're the foreigners that went around the world seeking whom they may devour, all right? Damn devil. Moving in the spirit of Satan around the earth. And now it's being exposed of their wickedness and their hatred. That's what it boils down to. They're just naturally hateful, weird people, beasts. All right, heathens. You see that? And now it says, thou art greatly despised. So they're greatly despised, man, of all the nations. Even though these nations love their money. They love Esau's money. But at the end, these nations are just like a lot of women. They respect authority. All right. So when Esau gets put down, all these nations are going to fall up under the children of Israel. In slavery. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. You should be able to see clearly why these Edomites are going to be put in slavery for their judgment. They have no remorse. If Yahweh didn't send Yahweh Shai, there would be no judge around to give them their judgment. All right, to take them down. If not, they would want to keep that spot. And you see this damn devil call himself God, man. All right. But the Lord said what? The children of Israel, ye are gods, but ye shall die like the princes of men. But Esau thinks he's a god. So that's what they've been pumping into his head. You know? And a lot of them rule over their women the same way. They be abusing their wives, drinking, you know, getting drunk and beating their wife. The original wife beater, the tank top mindset came from Esau. So, you know what I mean? The pride of thine heart, what? It says, thou art greatly despised, man. From Most High hates you. It hates these Edomites. Yahweh Shai hates these Edomites. The angels hate the Edomites. And they're going to be greatly despised, man. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, right? The pride of thine heart, they're prideful, right? The American pride, that white pride. And their pride have deceived them. That's what's deceiving them. And we're witnessing a deceived nation when they buck up, or they walk up their chest out and they try getting people's face and they call the cops on you for no reason, or a whole family, and treating our people like shit. But the Lord said, their insolence, their presumptuousness, their arrogance. And that's what we just saw. That was arrogance. And we got the same, well, not we, but these idiots have that same arrogant spirit in office right now through Trump and his administration. You got the same vibe, man. All right, that's why they call him eagle-faced Trump, right? But thy pride hath deceived thee, man, their arrogancy. The pride of thine heart has deceived thee. So they're being deceived them damn selves. Though thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, man. So they've been put on high, but they're going to be brought low, all right? But they really dwell in the clefts of the rocks. They were originally cave people, all right? The original caveman, Caucasian man, or, you know, and woman, they were beasts braying in the bushes. And now those same people are saying, hey, man, these people can't belong here. They ain't supposed to be around. You see that? That's why the Lord said their pride has deceived them, calling itself God. All right. Now it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. If these can't, all right, let me get this scripture. All right, I brought this out the other day, but you can tell this is the time that we're in. That man of sin is being revealed. All right, they're being revealed through the scriptures, us telling these heathens and telling these people, these Israelites, that Esau is the devil. Esau is the so-called white race, the Caucasian race. That's them. All right, so they're being revealed through the scriptures first and the prophets. You're not going to hear that at the Black Lives Matter movement or what do you call that shit, man? These Masons. You're not going to hear that at these churches, right? But the Lord said, trust not thine enemy. And how do they know who to trust if they don't know who the enemy is? They trust in everybody. All right. So it says what? Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, right? And the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right. And that happened in 70 AD. And now they're being revealed in these times. All right. They're being revealed through the scriptures. And inwardly, they're revealing themselves outwardly, their wickedness and their sinfulness and their hatred and their pride. All right. Now it says, whoso opposeth, verse 4, whoso opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. All right. So he opposeth the Most High. He opposed righteousness, to lie, to lie opposite, to be set over against, opposite to oppose, be adverse to, all right, withstand. So that's what Esau was set up to do, to be wicked. And as a deaf adder, they cannot hear any type of righteousness. The only thing they do is poison. And they slither in the dust, which is, sin and confusion. Now, whoso opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. You heard him say it. He like, what's your name? He's like, God. Like, yeah, God calling police, huh? Yeah, okay. And it says, showing himself that he is God. Ain't that something? And even these fake Jews sitting in our city today over in Israel and putting images up, false images, calling themselves God. I might have to bring this scripture out again because I got something else on my mind. But what it says, so that he is and exalteth and calleth himself, above all that is called God, and that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. All right. So the Lord was telling us, like, yo, you're not going to be revealed back then, 2,000 years ago. He's being revealed now. And Esau is going to reveal himself as well in these times. All right. He's going to show his horns. So they're being revealed in his time. What's that? The end of Esau's rulership and their pride. All right. So they're being revealed in their time, man. By saying statements like that, people act so offended. I'm like, no, what? How can you get offended at a tree bearing its fruits? Esau is bearing their fruit, their sin, their wickedness. We have to just allow ourselves to see it and be witnesses to it and condemn it. All right, and separate from Esau spiritually, mentally, and even physically if possible. And it says, where was that? It says, I'm gonna start from 9. It says, actually 8. And then, verse 7, first, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. So they was already in process of their wickedness, Esau. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. See, they're not going to move that pride. They're not going to take their foot off our neck or their knee off our neck until the Lord removes them. See that? So who you have to turn to get rid of Esau? The Most High and his son Yahushua. And he'll remove them, man. He's going to do it anyway. All right, in his time. It says, and then shall that wicked one, that wicked man, capital, they got capital letter. So that's their title. That wicked, that lawless one. Why? Because the laws weren't given to them. The laws were given to who? Israel. All right, but they're the top lawless one out of everyone is who? Esau. All right. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed. Be revealed, right? Wow. To take off the cover. To uncover, lay open what has been veiled or covered up. All right, disclose, make bare, to make known. So they're taking off their sheep clothing and showing that they're wolves. All right, they're really wolves, man, in sheep's clothing. And now they're taking the covering off. And scripture say even Satan has changed himself into an angel of light. He taking that cover off. Now he's like, he's just Satan. That's it. They're our adversary. It says, what was it? And verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And they're being consumed with his word. All right? And also when Yahweh Shai shows up, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, man. That means when he comes in his glory. All right. And I had this woman I was talking to earlier wanted to debate, man. I just ended the conversation, man. It ain't worth it. Because she's like, yeah, brother, I don't have no problem proving it to you that the Lord, when he shows up, his color doesn't matter. He's going to come as light. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. What point does this matter? You know, like at this point in time where we've proven it over and over again, it's been proven that they put a false image up of the Lord. And when the Lord left here, he left in a body. All right. And even when John saw him in the spirit realm, Yahweh Shai had color. All right. And they say brass means to be bright and all this bullshit. But no, it matters, man. This so-called Negro man from the tribe of Judah warned us about this. All right. So Esau is being revealed in their time. He calling himself God. But the Lord said he's going to destroy them with the brightness of his coming, man. All right. And he's going to remove these damn devils real soon. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. It's talking about Esau. Everything they work is an adversary to the truth and to righteousness and to our people. Their ways are always grievous. It says, Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness. All right, let me get this real quick. All right, this is that Edomite, man, and the Lord is showing it, man. Showing you Trump and all of them, man. Just look at their spirit and their energy that they're giving off, man. And then read these scriptures, Psalms 10:4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance. Ain't that something, man? The pride of his countenance, man. His riches, his facade, right? The pride of their demeanor, their countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts, man. All right, God is not in Esau's thoughts at all. That's why Esau thinks he's God. All right, they coined the phrase "do as thou wilt," which is a pagan terminology. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above, out of his sight. That's why they're lawless. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them, man, and they know that we're their enemies. And they puff at us, right? All right. And to puff means to what? He fans the fire that we're in. You see that? If we in hell, in adversity, they make the adversity worse. All right. I don't care where these Edomites at, man. They make it worse with their white supremacy and their white privilege or Edomite privilege mindset, and they make it worse. So it says, so he puffeth at them, meaning making their affliction worse, man. All right, kindling the fire. Like when the fire is getting started and you blow on it and you puff at it, It makes the fire get keep going. So they making our affliction keep going. He have said in verse 6, he have said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. And that's what you felt off that Edomite, man. They feel like they're never gonna be moved. All right. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. So that's all they are, is frauds, man. All right. And that's just it, man. They're full of fraud and deceit. The spirit of the devil, lying. All right, lying and shit, and deceiving people, and killing, ready to kill somebody and shit. All right. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. It's crazy, man. And he's being revealed. If you got eyes to see it and ears to hear. It says toil, wearing, effort, worry of body and mind. All right. So that's what they call is mischief and worry to our people. And vanity. Strictly nothingness, trouble, vanity, wickedness, and idol. That's all they are. That's all they into. Idol worship, wickedness, nothingness, trouble. All right. The man of sin. He's all right. So hey man, so where is this at? All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there and move on to the next lesson. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.